Beep, beep.
Oh, come on, not you too. Oh, no.
Oh, Bubbles. Oh, Bubbles, no. What's wrong?
The kids won't let me play.
The kids won't let you play? Oh, no. Bubbles, tell us what happened.
Well, the kids at school,
Yeah.
they were playing jump rope.
What, jump rope?
Yeah, jump rope. Where two kids hold the end of a rope and they swing it round and round. And then the other kids, they have to run in and jump, boy, and jump over the rope. It was so much fun.
Yeah?
All the other kids were having a go, so I had to go too.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Well, I ran in and jumped and
Whoa.
and then I tripped over and I landed on my bottom.
Oh, that's no good at all, Bubbles.
No.
Yeah.
And then the other kids, they were laughing at me and they said I couldn't play anymore.
Oh, that's awful, Bubbles. I'm really sorry to hear that.
And Michael, to make matters worse, I've run out of mustard.
Oh, you know what, Bubbles? I can help you with that. Here we go.
What?
Let's have a look in here. And ta-da!
What? Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Thank you, Michael. You are a lifesaver. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm going to go get some jelly now.
Okay. Well, hi everyone. My name is Michael, and that was Bubbles. And today we're going to be hearing a true story from the Bible about a time when Jesus met a lady who was quite sad and lonely. But first, let's meet a person called Rudiger.
This is Rudiger, and Rudiger was a very sad and lonely person. Every lunchtime, Rudiger would just sit by himself, slowly chewing on his stale bread sandwich. Sometimes the teachers made other kids play with him, but the other kids would never pass him the ball, or if they did, they'd hit the ball so hard that Rudiger would always get out. When Rudiger got home each day, he was always met by an empty house, because his mum had to work long hours to make ends meet, and his dad, he hadn't seen his dad in 3 years since his parents divorced. Each night he would eat the same dinner.
Peanut butter again.
Rudiger was a very sad and lonely person.
The end.
Maybe you sometimes feel like Rudiger. Maybe you sometimes feel that your life is really hard. Maybe sometimes you feel sad and lonely too. Well, today we're going to hear about what happened when Jesus met a lady who was quite sad and lonely.
Michael, help!
What?
Help!
Whoa! What? Bubbles!
Oh,
Bubbles!
yummy!
Well, hang on. What's the mustard for?
To put on the jelly.
Right. Well, okay. Everyone, this is my friend Bubbles.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Now,
Yeah.
you were very upset before.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's not very nice when people don't let you play.
No, it's not. In fact, it can be really, really hard when people make fun of you or make you feel left out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, today we're going to be hearing a true story from the Bible about what happened when Jesus met a lady who was very sad and lonely.
Oh, really? Well, can I listen?
We have created this picture book
Oh,
to tell the story.
Oh, cool. Take it away while I eat my jelly.
Okay. This is Jesus and the Lonely Woman, a retelling of John chapter 4. It seemed like just an ordinary day. The sun was beating down as one lonely figure walked along the path leading to the town well. Sam was making her daily trip to gather water. Balancing her water jar on her head, she trudged slowly along the path. Every day Sam made this trip, and every day it reminded her she was alone. In the past, Sam had tried to join in with the other women, They would come out at a cooler time of the day, early in the morning or late in the evening, to gather their water. But whenever Sam joined them, the other women of the town would laugh at her, or they'd whisper rude things behind her back.
Oh, no.
And so Sam gave up, and each day she would come out alone. The fact that it was the hottest time of the day meant that she could be alone in her sadness. Now, Sam hadn't always been sad. When she was younger, Sam had fallen in love and gotten married.
Oh,
But that marriage didn't work out. Then she had married again, but that marriage didn't work out. She met another man and married, but
Aw.
again, it didn't last. Another marriage, that ended the same. She tried once more, but it too came to an end. And now she was with a man who would not even marry her.
oh, no.
And so Sam trudged out alone, resigned to the fact that she would be sad and lonely forever. But this day, as Sam drew closer, her heart skipped a beat. Someone was sitting beside the well.
Oh, who was it?
Sam glanced around. Should she turn back and come back later? But no, she would go on. She knew this man would do what everyone else did. He would ignore her. As Sam drew closer, she could see that the man at the well was dressed as a teacher. She wondered whether it could be Jesus, the Jewish teacher that she'd been hearing about. If it was, Sam was now sure that he would ignore her. See, the Jews and her people, the Samaritans, they hated each other.
What? Hated? Oh,
Sam had just put down her jar to move to the well when the teacher stirred. Sam was concerned. Had she woken him? Would he yell? Would he harm her? But instead, Jesus said, "Please, will you get me a drink?" Sam was taken aback. He spoke to her, and kindly, asking for help. "But I'm a Samaritan woman," Sam exclaimed, "and you are a Jew." But as Jesus spoke to her, she realized he did know who she was, and he did still love her.
what, he did?
In fact, Jesus offered her the gift that she needed and only he could give. He offered her a life filled with knowing the God who loved her. When Sam heard this, she was overjoyed, and she turned and she ran.
Oh, she ran? Oh,
She ran like she'd never run before, all the way back to town. Usually when she arrived back in town, she would hide. But this time, Sam called for everyone to look at her. "I have met someone who knows all about me, and yet he still loves me," she yelled. Could he be the one we've all been waiting for? Sam was no longer sad, and Sam was no longer lonely. Sam had met Jesus. And Jesus had given her a life filled with the knowledge that God loved her. The end.
oh, wow, what a story.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and Jesus loved Sam even though she'd had such a hard and a sad life.
Well, he did, and he offered her the best gift, a
yeah?
life of knowing that she was loved by God forever.
Well, I've had a great story with pictures and a plate full of jelly and mustard sauce. You know, I'm going to go and see if the kids will let me play jump rope with them again. Okay, bye!
Okay, bye, Bubbles. Well, today we've seen from the Bible that Jesus offers everyone the chance to know that they are loved by God forever. The Bible tells us that by accepting and trusting Jesus, everyone can have a life of knowing that they are loved by God. And so, whether you usually feel really happy or sad, whether you feel loved or lonely, the Bible says that trusting Jesus means that you can know that you are loved by God forever. Okay, I'm just going to check and see if Bubbles is okay. See you next time.